Greetings and welcome from Jeddah for what promises to be a sensational slice of world-class motorsport. We're off to the Saudi Arabian Grand Prix. So let's take a look at the topographical map of the Jeddah street circuit. As you can see, a number of challenging corners for the drivers to master here. We'll see just how much the teams have benefited from their time spent in practice this weekend. And like many street circuits, this track has the potential to punish drivers that get it wrong. Let's hope we avoid any safety cars today. So with the race not far away from starting, here's what today's grid rundown looks like. World champion Max Verstappen starts from pole position, and the smooth operator Carlos Sainz completes the front row. Looking at the rest of today's grid, we have Perez, Hamilton, Ocon, Russell, Leclerc, Fernando Alonso, Gasly, Oscar Piastri, Norris, Joe, Stroll, Magnussen, Ricciardo, Tsunoda, Albon, Hulkenberg, Bottas and Logan Sargent. It's almost time for those 5 red lights to go out then. Let's see who can prevail today. Anthony Davidson is with me once again to take you through today's action. And we have plenty of twists and turns to come over the next hour or so, I'm sure. Now, can I get your take on Max Verstappen?
Well, it was a really impressive lap in qualifying to get pole position. But are they going to be able to hold on to the lead into the first corner with so many quick starters around them? One more thing to consider is the strategy element. How far can the drivers push these tyres, and who's going to blink first for fresh rubber? It'll be interesting to see if the leaders have to compromise their plan to cover off the cars behind them.
Here we go then, the formation lap gets underway and the excitement here is building as we near ever closer to the start of the race. Which team will come out on top? Who's got their strategies right for today's race? We'll soon find out. So as all the cars reform the grids, the drivers will be hoping to get a strong start. They'll want to earn some valuable points from today's race, with final communications being done with their race engineers, ensuring the planned strategies are all in place.
Alrighty everybody, we got the 5 red lights coming on for the 2024 Saudi Arabian Grand Prix, and it is lights out and away we go here as Verstappen gets quite a good start here. Carlos Sainz trying to go around the outside. Can he make the move stick? No, he doesn't, but there's some great fights battle on. We got Perez and Hamilton going side by side into turn 1. Ocon with a great qualifying. I don't think that's going to be representative. He's up into 5th. Look at this, we got Charles Leclerc and Alonso side by side. Oh my goodness, what is happening here? Oh, it's so tight between Leclerc and Alonso. Alonso on hards, Alonso on soft, Charles Leclerc on medium tires here. Interesting to see what type of strategies are going to be going on this race. Most guys are starting on the softs, a couple guys are on mediums, and I believe it's only Esteban Ocon on the hards. I don't know why Alpine, no, he's on the mediums. Who is it, Gasly? Yeah, Gasly's on the hards. I don't know why they put Gasly on the hards there, but great start from Lance Stroll. Ooh, he's going around the outside of Oscar Piastri, and was that a little bit of tap there from Norris on Piastri? Hopefully that doesn't get into any damage for them there, but yeah, Piastri and Norris, not the greatest qualifyings that I've ever seen from them. 11th and 12th, quite unfortunate there, but look at Lance Stroll holding up the field here right now. Lance, what are you doing, buddy? I don't know if he messed his exit here, and ooh, he's got great straight line speed. Is Lance actually going to hold this? I don't know if he can, but the straight line speed of that Aston Martin apparently has been really good in practice today. We're just going to ride on board with Piastri. Let's actually not screw that. We're going to take a look. Ooh, here we go. Sainz and Hamilton. Here we go. This is Perez and Hamilton. Sorry. Great battles between the two here. Around the outside is Hamilton. Inside is Perez. Looks like Perez is going to keep it a drag race to the line as we see Ocon overtaking Alonso, or maybe defending Alonso there. Here we go. Drag race to end of turn 1 here onto lap 2. Looks like Perez in that Red Bull has the straight line speed to defend everybody here. Ooh, this is all close right here. Lance Stroll makes a move on Pierre Gasly. Great job there, Lance. We've got Norris, Piastri. We've got some battling here between the Williams and the V car, between Albon and Ricciardo, as they're going side by side in the first sector. That is so dangerous. Oh my goodness. Who's going to kick? Oh my god, that was so close. That corner, man. I don't know how you can even go one car through there, let alone two. Good for them to keep it up. But yeah, we got Verstappen in the lead. He's kind of cruising already. He's on soft tires, so he's just going to be gone. He's probably going to go soft medium today, or maybe soft hard. Then we got Carlos Sainz in P2 on the medium tires. He's kind of chilling with Hamilton right behind him. Great qualifying there for Carlos. Hamilton's in third. We got Perez fourth. George Russell fifth. Ocon is holding up Alonso and Leclerc in 6th, 7th, and 8th here. This is probably going to be quite interesting here. What can Alonso do on these guys, or at least on Ocon? Former teammates and former team for Fernando Alonso. Ooh, beautiful sparkling Alpine there. Like I said, they had a terrible race in Bahrain, qualifying 19th and 20th, so oof, yikes. Good for Ocon to be up this far, but I don't know if that's really representative of their pace. And is Alonso going to make the move here? This is very interesting. Is he's in the slipstream? Whoa, could Charles Leclerc do something here too? This could get very spicy very quick here. I'm sure you don't want anything bad to happen to anybody. As Alonso makes the move, now let's see if Charles Leclerc can make the move. As Perez and Hamilton up ahead are side by side as well. Let's stick on to their fight here. This is Russell. This is Perez, not Hamilton. I'm sorry, this is Russell. We got Sainz and Hamilton battling. Perez and Hamilton, or Sainz and Russell, Perez and Hamilton battling. We got Ocon and Alonso going side by side into turn 1. I thought Alonso had the move completed. Guess he doesn't, but looks like he will now heading into turn 1 with those new soft tires. Good for him there. Ooh, we got an onboard shot here of Lewis Hamilton going through the first sector. Simply lovely there. As Verstappen, like I said before, is absolutely gone. We're going to take a look at the start of the race here with Lance Stroll's helmet cam. I don't know why it's just so low. What's going on here? As he said, super low in the car, but what a start Lance Stroll had here, going from 12th, passing both McLarens. Unreal stuff there for Lance. Once again, don't know what... Ooh, a little bit of contact in the rear there for Lance, but great start for him. Can't believe he's on it. It looks like he's holding on to a no steering wheel, probably a rendering glitch there, but yeah, great job there, Lance. We see Piastri, he's kind of chilling over here. Ooh, setting it down the inside as well. Very interesting stuff there. On to lap 4 here. Sergio Perez is reporting an engine issue, and it looks like we got yellow flags in the area. Is that going to be... Oh, that is the end of the race, looks like, for Sergio Perez, as he almost gets nailed by so many drivers. That's a tough spot to park up there. I don't think we're going to get a safety car, because he's in a pretty safe... Not really a safe place, but the game doesn't like throwing safety cars there. But that's unfortunate for Perez, as he is the first retiree of the Grand Prix. That sucks. As we still got Verstappen with like a 3-second lead. It's not even close. Sainz, once again, is in P2. Ooh, still battling Lewis Hamilton. Can Hamilton get up into P2? He does. Great move there for Lewis Hamilton as he gets up into P2. We got Russell 4th. We got Leclerc just overtaking Alonso. Looks like Ocon fell back just a little bit while Perez was retiring. I don't know if he got caught up by that, but Leclerc is making moves up the grid with those medium tires. Alonso's into 6th. We got Stroll 7th. Ocon, he's down to 8th with the mediums. We got Piastri 9th. Norris in P10. Then we got Gasly over here. He's in 11th. K-Mag is running in 12th. Joe, beautiful helmet. He's running in 13th. We got Albano in 14th. Daniel Ricciardo's up into 15th. Nico Hülkenberg in 16th. Bottas in 17th. Sargent's 18th. And Tsunoda is last of the finishers here, and he is way behind. Here's a replay to see what happened with Yuki Tsunoda here, as he's just battling onto the beginning of lap 5 here. And what happens? Oh, he just loses it. Oh, and he hits his front wing. Oh, that's so unfortunate for Yuki, as everyone else had to slow down there because Yuki hit the wall. That sucks there for Yuki, as he has damage, so he's going to have to pit at the end of the lap here. Tough day for VCarb right now, as Daniel Ricciardo is now reporting an engine issue. And yeah, it is an engine issue, as you can just see that puff of smoke come out of the back of the car there. Another retirement for the Honda power unit today. We can first Perez, now Ricciardo. Not looking good there for Red Bull. I mean, maybe Verstappen or Yuki Tsunoda. Verstappen's the only Red Bull powered car that really has not had an issue today. But yeah, Daniel Ricciardo was also out of this race. Tsunoda did pit to get a wing change. That's why he's running down there, but his race is pretty much over as well. At the end of lap 10, we got Max Verstappen coming in for his first, and it looks like only pit stop. He's probably going to go mediums, honestly. The tire wear on that Red Bull's crazy. He's going mediums to the end of the race. Understandable. I mean, we haven't even covered Max today, but it's nothing crazy going on here. And also, I failed to mention, but Fernando Alonso was also reporting a little bit of an engine issue. I know that nothing to retire, but apparently he's just going slowly in a couple corners. So let's see. We'll see what happens to him. As Lance Stroll and Lando Norris also box same lap as Max, probably for the medium tires as well, as they all started on the hards. But now Verstappen, ooh, just gets out ahead of Hulkenberg and Bottas. That's great. He definitely would have been slowed down by them. As we now ride on board with Carlos Sainz, leader of the Grand Prix. He's probably going to be a sitting duck to Lewis Hamilton here, but the Ferrari and Mercedes, they are very even in race pace right now. We got Sainz, Hamilton, Leclerc, and George Russell. 1, 2, 3, 4 with Verstappen out of the picture. I think P2 is going to come down to one of those four today, and I think it'll probably come down to the last lap as well. To lap 12, now Hamilton just came into the pits. That leaves Sainz and Leclerc both on mediums out there. George Russell still on the beginning soft tires, so we should be boxing anytime soon here, probably for medium tires. But the rest of the grid just is in a train right now behind Oscar Piastri. That's kind of, I think Piastri just got out of the pits though. Ocon, he's just hanging around there. Gasly's hanging around. We got K-Mag, Zhou. Verstappen is unfortunately right in the back of this group here. So maybe this is a smart move for Ferrari to stay out, maybe clear this pack. Maybe they can gain a lot of lap time on Verstappen as he's stuck behind plenty of back markers. You do not want that at this point of the race. Verstappen's making a move on Albon here at the end of Sector 1, beginning of Sector 2. I'm sure he'll make it stick as he's on brand new mediums. Says, let's ride on board. Let's just get on the onboard with Verstappen here, see what he's seeing. I love this camera angle. It is so beautiful. Let's see if we can make a move on Joe or on anybody going into the third sector. Oh, beautiful apex there for Verstappen. He's probably going to have a great exit here. We're on camera. He's probably going to overtake Zhou here. He's got to pick through these guys real quick, because like I said before, he had a big lead, but that lead can definitely go away quickly with like 6 or 7 cars in front of you battling. Verstappen doesn't make the move, but we'll see coming down into this corner here. Let's just keep riding on board with him, see what's going on, because, you know, it's Max Verstappen. We're a 3-time world champion, probably going to be a 4-time world champion by the end of the season, as we got some great battles up ahead, too. Let's take a look at this. Oh my goodness, what is happening here? No one cares about Piastri. No, it's not Piastri, Ocon there. As it is side by side. Oh my goodness, this is very close. A lot of guys are peeling into the pits as well here. Verstappen's staying out. He's only got 2 cars to clear now. It's actually both Alpines. I don't know why they're both staying out. I get Gasly because he's on hards. I mean, maybe, yeah. Ocon as well. He's definitely on mediums. Those are very old tires though. And so we got Charles Leclerc leading the race now because he's the last guy to pit. He'll probably pit at the end of this lap here. Let's see. Let's run down the grid. Ooh, we got Verstappen overtaking. Oh, a daring around the outside there of Ocon. That was disgusting. Verstappen is wasting no time trying to get to the front of this race. No surprise. He's absolutely insane in the Formula 1 game here. Now we're on lap 14. Charles Leclerc, the last, besides Gasly, the last, and Ocon, and Hulkenberg and Bottas, but last of the leaders to come into the pits here. I love the tires of the Ferrari. It just looks, the wheel covers, they're just so beautiful. I think Leclerc is going to get out behind Hamilton, Sainz, and Russell, as that puts Max Verstappen once again in the lead by quite a bit, a couple seconds here, as Hamilton actually built slight gap to Sainz as he pitted a lap or 2 a little bit early. Then we got Sainz on hard staying out of the race, Hamilton's on mediums, Russell's on mediums, and there's Charles Leclerc in 6th. It's going to be an all-out brawl to the end of the race here. We'll see what happens between all these guys here. What's going on here? Ooh, we got another scrap here between Zhou, Magnussen, Piastri, and Albon. Very interesting. The Haas actually surprisingly got some good race pace, which I didn't think really was going to happen, but hey, there you go. What's going on with Lando Norris here? He's coming to the pits. Did he pit again? It looks like I think they had wing damage according to the radio messages. He was fighting somebody. Unfortunately, that was not caught on camera. And Alonso, as you can see, still has that engine issue. He's behind Lance Stroll now, which is quite unfortunate. But Alonso, I think the engine issue is getting slightly better. He's picking up the pace. I can see the lap times. He's picking up his pace. So maybe he can start challenging for the top 6 as well here. As Ocon, last guy to not pit, he's just kind of chilling. And Verstappen, like I said, has a massive lead in it. Well, look at this beautiful shot of Saudi Arabia. Is that Lawrence Stroll's boat there? I mean, who else can afford a boat like that, honestly? Look at this beautiful shot of Saudi Arabia. There we got Ocon chilling. Hamilton's probably going to catch up to Ocon. I think Ocon's pitting at the end of this lap here. We're on lap 17 of 25. Everybody's made their one and only pit stop as Verstappen is dominating today. Then we got Lewis Hamilton in P2. Ooh, we got a huge fight between Hamilton and Carlos Sainz as Sainz just blows right past him there. Then we got Charles Leclerc catching up. He's in P3 with George Russell battling Charles Leclerc in P4. Like I said, going to be a great fight between the Ferraris and the Mercedes at the end of this race here. Then we got Lance Stroll chilling in 6th with Fernando Alonso in 7th. Like I said, Alonso, his engine is coming back to him, so he's got to pick up the pace. Gasly doing pretty solid in 8th with Piastri in 9th. Alexander Albon battling. Ooh, Piastri, that was a little bit daring right there. Oh my goodness. Piastri sends it a little bit too far. Can Albon make a move here? Here we go. Ocon's also battling. There's so much battling going on in this group over here. We got K-Mag. He's running around in 12th. So, I mean, pretty much everybody's in the same place here. We got Zhou in 13th. Pretty good race for him. Hulkenberg's in 14th. Bottas is 15th. Logan Sargent's kind of driving all by himself in 16th. That's kind of unfortunate. Lando Norris did have to do a wing change. He's in 17th. And last of the runners, you saw Yuki Tsunoda spin earlier. He's in P18. On to lap 23, and it has been a Ferrari-Mercedes, Ferrari-Mercedes, or Mercedes-Ferrari, Mercedes-Ferrari battle for the last 10 laps, pretty much. It has just been flip-flopping between the DRS zones here. We're going to stay on board with the last 2 laps between this great fight between all 4 of them, because it is so close. It is absolutely so close between Sainz, Hamilton, Leclerc, and Russell. It's the battle for P2. Nothing else is really going on right now in terms of points, as there's a great battle for like P12, but who cares about that, as we got a battle for P2 and P3 and P4. So this is pretty, and P5, I guess, because someone has to finish 5th out of all these guys, which is unfortunate. I wish they can all win the race. But it looks like it is going to be Max Verstappen, as he's straight dominating right now. No surprise, it's Max. Go on to lap 24. It is getting so close between Sainz and Hamilton, and we got Leclerc and Russell in the back there. None of these guys want to give it anything. It is, I swear, if the Ferrari was on mediums, they would definitely be faster than the Mercedes, but it looks like the mediums, I guess they couldn't run them. As Sainz is still battling Hamilton. Look how close it is. Oh my goodness, that was insane. Hamilton with the balls of steel trying to get out there. Holy cow, man. I don't even know what to say at this point. This battle has just been absolutely insane. And that brings Russell and Charles Leclerc within a second of all of them, as Hamilton is going to be the sitting duck now, going down the final 2 straightaways here on lap 24. We got 1 lap left after this one, but who knows what's going to come out on top, as, I mean, there's a great battle between everybody here. Sorry if you wanted to see the battle between Bottas and Piastri, as they're flip-flopping right now for 12th and 13th. We're sticking on board with these guys because this, like I said before, is for the podium, and this is all everybody wants to see. We love a good podium fight here. As Sainz, he's in the slipstream. He's got DRS open. Russell and Charles Leclerc have DRS and slipstream as well. Is Hamilton going to be a sitting duck, or can he defend going into the second last chicane here? And he does defend, but he's got another straightaway to go onto the second penultimate lap here. This is going to be close. Will Carlos Sainz send it into the final corner? Looks like Russell's trying to make a move on Sainz. They're about to go 3 wide here in Saudi Arabia, as George Russell makes a double overtake going into the final lap here. Does he overtake? He does not overtake Lewis Hamilton. Oh my goodness, I did not think George Russell was going to come out of absolutely nowhere to make that move, as Hamilton, like I said now, is a sitting duck. He's got no DRS. Everybody else has DRS. Looks like George Russell and Carlos Sainz make the move on Hamilton. This is going to be insane going into the final lap here. George Russell has now moved up to P2. Great move for him. I guess Hamilton probably ran out of DRS because Charles Leclerc still chilling in 5th. He couldn't see an opportunity there, which is a little bit unfortunate. But Verstappen still absolutely cruising right now. Absolutely cruising. It's not even close. He's going to win this race by a couple seconds here. George Russell in P2. All eyes are on Carlos Sainz, Hamilton, and Charles Leclerc. See if they can do anything. It's probably going to be a drag race to the line. I can guarantee you everybody, Charles Leclerc, Hamilton, Russell, and Sainz, are going to be using their overtake buttons all the way to the end until the pit straight, honestly. That's when the lap is over here. We're riding on board with Carlos Sainz right now. Let's see if we can get, this is where the DRS starts. Here we go. Slipstream, DRS, overtake mode. Hamilton and Charles Leclerc are very close. George Russell's built a slight gap. I don't know if it's big enough, though, to defend Carlos Sainz on the final lap when he's giving it full beans. We'll see what happens here through the final little chicane with 1 corner to go. Carlos Sainz, slipstream, DRS, overtake mode, all 4 of them. This is going to be a drag race, and Sainz is already on the bumper of George Russell here. This is going to be absolutely insane. We're in the final corners. Can Charles Leclerc, he can't make a move on Hamilton, but Sainz and George Russell side by side heading into the final corner. It's going to be a drag race down to the line. Who's going to take it here? They are side by side, wheel to wheel, and it looks like it is going to be George Russell taking P2 with Sainz 3rd, Hamilton 4th, and Charles Leclerc P5. What a battle. No damage. Pure respectful racing. You love to see it.
Victory for the team from Milton Keynes then, after a quality performance. Tell me, Ant, how did they manage to achieve this win?
I feel like consistency was probably the key today. There's being quick, and then there's being quick lap after lap after lap. If you can do that, you can capitalise on other people's errors without making many of your own. And that's an approach that can push you a long way up the field.
The drivers are en route to the podium as we speak. What a fantastic win for the Red Bull team. They performed exceptionally today, keeping us firmly on the edge of our seats throughout the entirety of the race. Congratulations to everybody at the team.